Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of, I guess, the tea time. It's just me gonna be talking. It's more vloggy. This week has been awful for me. It's been very busy, and it unfortunately was just. I was gonna have less free time this week because I had two projects I wanted to get done that aren't exactly videos or anything that involves videos or video content, but um, they're time consuming and do involve stuff that I was working on. The first was repairing this cell phone. This is a Samsung A50. I honestly hate that gluing phones shut now is considered um, quality engineering. I would rather the phone be just a little bit thicker, have a removable back, and I could just get at the screws so I could pull it apart. I don't mind that the screen is adhered in place. That makes sense to me. Like, you know, you don't want to put screws in a phone from the front. You want it to be minimal bezel. You're either going to need to hold it with screws from the back or adhere it in place. But both sides is just dumb. But I got it apart. I changed the screen out. I got the notes and other things I wanted. I'd like to use this $60 screen repair, I think it was. It might have been less. As a cautionary tale for those of you who are out there keeping notes, whatever, on cell phones. Because they're just convenient. You know, they're in our pocket all the time, and it's easy to just sit there, pull it out, and write things down. Remember to back up your stuff to 1, 2, maybe 3 different places. You know, Google Drive, OneDrive, a home server. Having access to them everywhere is ideal. And having them backed up in more than one place will prevent you from having to repair not obsolete, but an older device to get your data off of it, or pay through the nose if you're not able to do it. Because that'd probably been an easy $100 to pay someone to repair it, if not more, depending on how much the screen was. Because I know that the official, but like to replace the screen with one it came with was over $100, and I just didn't want to spend that kind of money. But we're moving on. The other one is something that I've been trying to figure out how to do for a while, and more because it just saves me so much desk space. That's this lovely contraption here. This is a Huion Canvas Pro 17 or so. My camera's doesn't have it exactly in frame, but it's on a swiveling gas arm. So I can actually put it basically right here in my lap. You might be able to just see the top of it now. And I could turn this. I think there's an adjustment here. I can just adjust it. And then I can draw on this without having to lean over. Stand it comes with. I don't blame them for not, for having like a inadequate stand. Like the stand's fine, but really, for ergonomic purposes, you kind of want it at this level. For you, oh goodness. If you are planning to, but this isn't 100% done yet. I gotta put it back up. So the first thing is the arm back here. There's like a lot of space. So it's kind of just floating here. And I've got like a foot here that's holding it up. So all the other ones are kind of a rock. So I'm gonna get a piece of foam or something to put under behind here to even it out, and work out bump, the lumps and bumps, and then tighten all these down on the foam. Then be good. There's rigid plastic in there right now, which is not ideal, but it's keeping it somewhat together for now. If you want to know what I used to do it or get some more pictures, just let me know. I'll post up some pictures of it. But I'll also tell you you should probably get some foam or something and cut it to the right size to keep it so that when you tighten these down, you'll get when I tighten down. Oh my goodness, my headphones went weird there for a second. I'll look at them in a moment. When I tighten them down though, without like the foam there, it's the quick keys on the side depressed, and it started like putting macros and things in and was messing up my keyboard things. I loosened off a couple turns, and then it was fine. So that's my big takeaway. If you're gonna make the arm like this, just be aware that you're gonna need to get something to go behind it to make sure it holds on fine. Okay, so that's the Huion tablet, the cell phone, and the last thing that showed up this week that is a project I want to deal with, but not quite yet, is the Xbox 360. I ordered an Xbox 360. This is not the controller it came with. This is my controller. I've had this for a while. I used to use it on the PC. Honestly, it's not as worn as, well, it's not super worn. It is a little worn out. I do like it. I find the sticks click better. They click easier. Yeah, they click way easier than my Elite Series 2 controller. But it is what it is. So I have a 360 now. I have to say I'm not a fan of the last, I guess the last iteration of the dashboard they shipped with. They shipped, but it works. I played a couple games on it. It came with just the disc. I don't know where I put it. I know it's here somewhere, but it came with a copy of Call of Duty Black Ops 2. It's just in the drive. It had a huge gouge in it. I could not believe how big the scratches was in it, and it still works. It's cool. I think it's like, is it not over here? No, it's not over there. I don't know where it went. It's somewhere. Maybe I put it in a case. Oh, is it in the Lost? Yeah, it's in the Lost Planet case. Because I don't have a case for it. Because it didn't come with one. But, so, I tried Lost Planet, Extreme Condition. A very interesting game, I have to say. I don't know. I know it also plays on the Series X and that, but I wanted to pop in some discs and see how they ran. Make sure the laser was working. If I got to replace parts, I need to know. But yeah, I tried that one. Call of Duty Black Ops 2 came with. The disc was in horrible shape, I'll have you know. And then Wet. A pretty fun game, actually. I want to give it a little more time. I'll probably talk about this maybe next week, depending. I don't know. So, yeah. Only got about $4, no, $5, 360 games, not including the digital games I have. I have a copy of Alan Wake. I've got Halo Reach, Wet, Lost Planet, and Prey. I will definitely be on the hunt for more 360 games in the future. But I think that's enough rambling from me today. I know there's no gameplay this week, but it's been a rough week and I'm kind of tired and not exactly an excuse, but I'll get back in the swing of things soon, I hope. I think I have found a co host to be on the podcast. So hopefully there will be a podcast in the near future. Some other projects now that I've got the arm in position, I've got soldering iron, I got some other things. There's a lot of projects I want to get done. But that's it for me this week. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to come by Tuesday or watch the VODs for streaming. This week, I don't know. I'm considering continuing my Resident Evil bender where I just go through all the games. I can start with Resident Evil 1 again, but I don't know. For me, until next time. Bye.